Hey, so in this video I will show you how to make a merguez at home. First of all, we need meat. Lamb shoulder or lamb ribs are pretty good for this because you need to have like a lean meat to fat ratio from about 80 to 20. This is also the important part. Make sure that there's enough fat into it because otherwise it will be dry. For the spices, of course, we need salt first. Pretty simple, plain salt. Then fresh garlic. And then for the spices, you can either use only a pre-made harissa paste like this one, or you can also make it on your own. And for the spices, I used pepper, paprika, allspice, cumin, and coriander. And you can also see in the description below how to add everything to a paste with olive oil, how to make it your own. I also described that below. Yeah, so I would say let's start. First of all, cut the meat and fat into strips. As always, the size is dependent on how big your meat grinder is. As you can see, I added an additional fat just to make sure that they are juicy later on. Next, you can get the salt and the spices onto the meat mixture and massage it in, and then put it into the freezer for around like 1 to 2 hours. Then I cut the garlic and produce a fine paste out of it. To do this, just cut it very fine, sprinkle some salt on top, and cut and press the knife onto it. And then after a few minutes, you will have a super fine paste, which we can use then in the meat mixture. Now for grinding, I used the smallest perforated disc. If you want it coarser, you can of course also use a coarser plate, but for me, merguez is a fine sausage. I pass the meat through once, and once it's ground, I then add the garlic, the harissa, and then mix it in, and also mix the whole mass for 2 to 3 minutes until everything is bound together nicely. Then we can start filling. I'm using sheep casing caliber 22-24 for this. Just get it onto your sausage stuffer or grinder and then pass the meat mixture through till you can see it. Then tie a knot, and then you can get it in step by step. You can also see now on the color that a sausage stuffer is better than using the grinder, because as you can see, the fat now got again finer and the mass got finer, so I don't have it as good distributed as before. So sausage stuffer for me personally now always is better than a grinder. This was one of my earlier ventures in sausage making. Okay, then you can twist the links. How you want to do it, it's up to you. Typically they are a longer style sausage, so I do them around like 25-30 centimeters and then just twist each other. And as you can see, you then have super nice merguez sausages, and it's time to fry them up. What I did here, I think it looks beautiful. Have a bit of homemade mustard here. Not traditional, but I'm German, so I love mustard. Now slice it open. It already has a beautiful color. Also looks good. Nothing crumbly there. Bound very well together. Let's give it a try. Very rich in flavor. Very good. Of course, you can taste the lamb. However, through the spiciness, it kind of melts in. So it's not as lamby as I thought it would be. Yeah, definitely can recommend. Let's try a bit of the drippings. Wow, those alone. As always, you can find the recipe below in the description. And if you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel. There will be weekly sausage videos. And yeah, looking forward to see you on the next one. Bye bye.